has some powerful stories to share with you today, and here to help us tackle them is our good friend, Dr. Sonia Batra. Welcome back, Doc.
The doctor's doctor.
Now, I want to talk about something that a lot of you may fear. Going to a doctor and getting an anti-aging procedure, it can seem like this wonderful, holier-than-thou spa experience, but beneath the surface, things aren't always what they may seem.
It's horrible. It's unethical. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. People could really get hurt. I am a registered nurse. I started working at a med spa over a year ago. I heard rumors that the FDA had visited our office. So I really started paying attention and noticing that a lot of things were off. We would have legal Botox, and then we had Botox that came in bubble wrap, and the box was completely different. I went on the FDA's website and it said it's fraudulent. People could have horrible adverse reactions from being injected with non-FDA approved Botox. Respiratory issues, they could have Botox poisoning. He had the vitamin B12 injections that were for swine use only, and he Sharpied out, not for human use. The medical peels, they were all expired, and he crossed out the expiration date with a Sharpie, and he wrote a new expiration date. He wanted us to use wart remover on patients' faces to pull up pigmentation. He said, just call it magic potion. Put construction paper around the outside so nobody actually knows what it is. I began to get really nervous, and I started thinking, my license is in jeopardy, the patients are in jeopardy. So I immediately emailed my management. And the doctor said, I'm not doing anything that at least 4 other medical spas aren't also doing in the area. What the doctor was doing was wrong.
That nurse, Nurse X, joins us on the phone. We're calling her this just to protect her identity. And thanks for being with us. A lot of eye-opening things that you said there. What happened after your findings?
They decided that they're going to terminate my employment just for the fact of me bringing attention to their illegal activities.
What happened after that?
Well, I'm currently unemployed. I actually have called the FDA. They're in the middle of investigation, and they're still in business. They're still using illegal products, and as of today, the office is still open.
So had you had experience previously in medi-spa practices and or cosmetic medicine?
I had one previous job at a medical spa, and there was nothing like what was going on in this med spa. Everything was legal.
You had been somewhere to compare things that appeared to be doing the right way versus this experience where clearly it was a totally different type of experience.
Correct, absolutely. There was quite a few red flags.
Physicians are jumping into cosmetic medicine. There's a new filler, a new neuromuscular blocking agent coming out, it seems, every day. So, I mean, this is very timely for consumers to be aware of what's going on.
Absolutely, and what you're saying is absolutely correct. You should not ever be using products that someone's crossed out expirations or put a Sharpie or things for animal use.
That would be a red flag. If you see little doggies on the vial.
And I think that it's to the point that when you do these cosmetics, these products are regulated by the FDA. They come in packaging that's authentic. You know, a real vial of Botox has a hologram on it, and these are all regulated by the FDA to be safe and effective. So this is the kind of thing that there's so many fly-by-night places coming up, and cut rate fees where it seems too good to be true probably are too good to be true.
The quickest way for somebody in this business to cut a corner would be to find a product where they can save a lot of money. And
well, at least once or twice a year, and I'm sure you get this in your practice as well, someone will come as a vendor and say, I can save you all this money and you can just charge the same amount. But I mean, there are always red flags like that. If someone's trying to advertise or give you a rate that just seems a little too cheap, that means they're cutting.
But if they're not
somewhere
charging a cheaper rate, then aren't we almost dependent upon a whistleblower? Nurse X, I understand you filed a lawsuit now.
Yes, correct. I did file a lawsuit. Apparently there's law protecting whistleblowers. So if you ever do notice illegal activity in the place that you work, you know, they should give you answers. And they're not supposed to fire you over it. And that's exactly what happened to me.